welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and today we are going to be doing a budget with me for our fourth paycheck of November. Let's see here. So that's going to be November 22nd. I'm going to pull this sheet out right quick. So today we are working with a budget of $1,595. So I did save some of my husband's check for next week, but I am including $400 of rollover. So we are going to pull that from our sinking funds, and we are going to do an extra debt payment this month. So first, let's start with our bills though, and we will get into that. We have tithe for $130. And then I'm gonna put car right here. We are going to have car insurance come out for $180. So I used a company to try to find someone that could give us our best rates and bundle our car and homeowners insurance, and we were originally going with Travelers, but that was on the first house we put in an offer for. And so when we asked for a quote for the second house, it was outrageously expensive. So thankfully we were able to cancel our car insurance with Travelers, and so we are now going with a different company, and we have to put in a new deposit down. So it's not really a deposit, it's like your first month, even though it hasn't technically started yet. So we are paying on this again. So which that may mean, so we close on December 6th. And that may mean that we do have to pay a portion to Travelers, because the policy is not going to start till 12/6, and I believe our first bill for them will already have been due. So I did budget in our last budget $173, so this is probably only going to be a partial. So this is like for the full month. So we actually may have half of this coming out, but then we will have the other half that should be able to be reallocated to something else. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I close out my budget. So we've got $310 going towards bills, which gives us a remaining of $1285. I am not going to have any variable spending because that is all coming out on our next check. So in our next budget with me, y'all will see how much I am going to be allocating to each category. So let's move on to debt. I am going to go ahead and apply the $400 we have saved up. I'm going to use the cash in our envelope to help cash stuff this week's amounts, but I am going to do a transfer and make an additional payment towards our truck. That way we can go ahead and maybe knock off some of that interest. And so our debt is going to total $400. And let's take that from the $1285. Sorry, y'all cannot see my calculator. That gives us a remaining of $885. And so the rest is going to go towards savings. So we have two 10K savings challenges we need to stuff. Technically it's the same one, but we were replenishing the cash from September. So this will be our last week of cash stuffing, probably for November. The 10K savings challenges only have 4 weeks, and since we have 5 weeks in November, I did not allocate any money towards the 5th week, and so I may not have a cash stuffing next week, y'all. So for December, we need to put in $250. And then to replenish for September, we need to put in $220. Then to replenish our bank savings, we need to save an additional $215, which will leave $200 for our sinking funds. So that should give us our zero-based budget. Let's go ahead and do a recap down here. So our income we're working with is $15.95. Our bills were $310. Debt is $400. And savings is $885. Perfect. Okay, so let's switch over to our sheets here. Let's put that to the side right quick. We are 1 month left of 2024, and I have not decided on what budget binder I am going to use next year, y'all. Let me know what y'all are planning to use for your budgeting sheets. So I've got here 10K savings is $220, and that is the replenishment. So this does not include what we're saving for November. So I just need to put bank down here. And we're leaving in $215. So if we flip to our second sheet, we had $435 we needed to replenish for week 4. We're going to do $220 of that through the challenge, and then through the bank is $215. And so after this week, we will have fully replenished the $2,080 that we used last month. So that was partially due to the home inspection and partially due to, what 2 items did we pay last month? I'm drawing a blank, y'all. It was 2 big items. This did not include the earnest money. I can't remember, y'all. I will add it in a comment if I remember. So, okay. So let's go ahead and put our budget in here. And then we can draw out our cash planning. So for our 10K savings challenge, we need 250. For the replenishment, we need 220. For birthdays, we're going to put in 50. New car is going to get 50. Baby is going to get 25. Homeschool is going to get 50. And extracurriculars is going to get 25. So we need total cash of $670. So I'm going to go ahead and put the denominations like I see them here, but we are going to be using cash on hand. So we're going to have to finagle it to get it to work. So we need 2 100s and a 50, 2 100s and 2 20s, 150, 150, a 20 and a 5, 150, a 20 and a 5. Okay, so that's 4 100s, 4 50s, 4 20s, and 2 5s. So we've got 400, 200, oh. Am I over here? Got 690 here. Oh, so this should be 120, which would make this 60. Sorry, y'all, that is a little messed up, but so we've got 670. So that adds up right. I added an extra 20 here that we didn't need. Okay, y'all, so I believe that is everything for today's video. Stay tuned for our cash stuffing that should be out tomorrow. I pray y'all have a wonderful week or weekend, depending on when you see this. And just in case I do not put out another video before Thanksgiving, I just want to say I pray y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your loved ones. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you who support my channel and are following along on our journey. So I pray you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.